Live from the GABF 2017, Paul Martinez, Brewery Pak Insurance, here with Kevin Hopkins, VP of Mother Earth Brew Company, brewing some seriously good beers out of the city with the sweetest views, Vista, California. How are you doing today, Kevin?
I'm doing outstanding, Paul. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here and taking the time with us. How long have you been coming to this event?
This is my 8th consecutive year, I believe.
It's fantastic. That's great. So what kind of preparations do you have to undertake in order to do an event this size?
You know, that's a great question. It actually starts as soon as 2017 GABF ends, we will already start 2018, and in fact some pre-preparation is already done because we have to select which beers we're going to be introducing, both in the competition as well as which ones we're going to pour at the festival, and so that's a year in advance of planning. So we're already working on our 2018 calendar, which includes consideration for GABF 2018.
Wow, that's some serious planning. So what beers did you bring with you today?
Well, we brought both breweries, so we're actually pouring in 2 separate sections, and we have 2 breweries in competition. We brought some IPAs from our Nampa facility, including our line leaders like Buku IPA, Mosaic Simcoe IPA. We brought Primordial, we brought Say When. We also brought some barrel-aged beers for our 4 Seasons program. We've got a brand new beer that's just now in distribution in multiple states called Call Me Ginger, which is a ginger lemon blonde, and then a couple other fun favorites as well. All told, we have 9 beers in competition and 10 beers pouring on the floor festival today.
That's some serious beer. Thank you, Kevin, for bringing that much beer to this event. So you recently opened a new facility in Idaho, is correct?
Correct. In August of 2016, we stood up our new 40,000 square foot facility in Idaho, Nampa, Idaho.
That's great. So I'm starting a brewery. What kind of advice do you have for me?
Stop, sit down, think, take your budget, multiply it by 4, take your time, multiply it by 3, have a drink, go to bed, wake up the next day, call the whole thing off, and then come back to it a week later.
All right. I'm still not swayed. Okay. So let me ask you this. What is your favorite style of beer to brew?
Well, I'm glad you asked to brew because for me, I don't have favorites in life. It depends on whom I'm with, where we're at, what we're eating, what we're drinking, what the temperature outside is. But to brew itself, IPAs really are kind of the aspect. It takes classic style and then pluses it up with the West Coast flair or even a Pacific Northwest flair where we're adding more malt to it. And our brewers are outstanding. They come up with phenomenal recipes and they do a wonderful job.
That's fantastic. So I'm going to put you on the spot here. You got one beer from Mother Earth Brew that you can drink for the rest of your life. Which one is it?
It's going to probably be Buku IPA. That's my daily driver. You know, it's Mosaic Simcoe. It's super easy drinking. It's one of those things that you can have it in moderation and everything's great, and you can have it to excess, you know, on those special occasions.
Looks like I'm going to get some Buku IPA. Kevin, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Paul Martinez, Brewery Pak, for the love of the beer.